The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style. Whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride, BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Boy, what some games we had today. This is what championship football should be. Not the games we had last night, it's 45-18 and 24 to this. No, the game should come down to one possession because we believe we have the 2 best teams in the conference battling it out for the conference championship and for a right to go to the college football playoffs. Yep. And that's what we got today, and Ocho and I can't wait to get into it. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is Liberty City's own Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson, but you can just call him Ocho. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And we want to thank you, Ocho and I, and the entire Nightcap team for the support that you've shown us over the last 17 months. Hopefully that support continues because without you, there is no us. Please make sure you go check out Shea by Laportier. We do have it in stock, and we want you to have a very joyous holiday season. What better way to celebrate than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? Now, if you cannot find it in a city or a state near you, you can order it and we'll ship it directly to your door just in time for the holidays. And one more thing, do me a favor. Please drink responsibly. Please go check out my media company on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84. We had our newest release that just dropped, and we have new sweats, new shirts, and we've also released some stocking stuffers, beanies, koozies, and mugs. But remember, quantities are limited, so please get yours while supplies last. Ocho, before we get into this, pre-sale tickets for the Super Bowl show in New Orleans, our first tour stop, are on sale now. You can find the link on all our social pages. The artist pre-sale code is NSFW. I repeat, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, F as in Frank, W as in William. That is the code. Tonight, Oregon wins the Big Ten title. Dylan Gabriel, 4 touchdowns, leads the Duck past the number 3 Penn State Nittany Lions to remain undefeated. Nico Reed picked off Drew Allar with less than 2 minutes left in the ball game. Mm-hmm. Ocho, that is as good an interception as that you'll see a collegiate player make in your life. Yeah, the way he pinned him,
I would just ever say that. Listen, the way he pinned him and held him back and didn't allow him to get through him.
You get on top of it.
Yeah, and hey, that was a very good intercept. That's a veteran. That's a veteran play. That's an NFL veteran DB play. Don't panic, relax, hold him off, and let that thing drop right in the bucket to seal the game.
And you thought he was the receiver because the way he pinned him, because
Yeah.
now the receiver can't get on top of it.
Nah.
I got you pinned to the sideline. Now, it's going to have to be a perfect throw because I
Yeah.
made you run the loop. Once I made you run the loop and you couldn't stack me, now I can use my momentum to ride you to the sideline. Now, you see how the ball dropped down the chimney? It just so happens I was in front of the receiver. So
Yeah.
I'm the receiver now. So it dropped right down in my bread basket. And for
Yeah.
him to make that type of a catch, at some point in time, it's hard for me to believe, Ocho, that he didn't play on the opposite side of the football at
Yeah.
some point in
He,
time in
he
his
had to
career.
play receiver. He had to play receiver at some point because it was too smooth and too natural
Yes.
catch for him not to play receiver at some point.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable game. I thought the Ducks were going to run away with it, Ocho. At one point in
Yeah.
time, I think the score was 28-10. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, man, they finna make mincemeat of Penn State. And it's seemingly like Penn State always gets in these games
Big
and
games.
big games, and they don't play big.
Yeah.
And I think that seems to be that's the knock on James Franklin. I'm not saying he's not a good coach,
Yeah.
but he loses far too many of these games in order for us to put him in that great category because normally Ohio State, he catches the L. Big bowl games, he catches the L. And
Right.
it's not like he hasn't had good talent because he's had some really good talent.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan Gabriel tonight was 22 of 32, 283, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Oregon ran the ball 43 times for 183 yards. And I think that's the thing that people don't realize, that how much Oregon actually runs the football. They would run it a lot more than you think they did. You think they just spray the ball all over the field. But they run the football. They do nobody had a big game, Ocho. Jordan James was 20 carries, 87 yards.
Yeah.
Noah Whittington had 15 carries for 82. And if you look at the last, Gabriel had 11 yards. That was that last run where he got the first down, slid and protected himself. 43 carries, 183 yards, 283 yards passing. But they played really good. They look really good, explosive.
Yeah,
They're really explosive offensively.
You know what I would like to see, honestly? Now, this is just a hypothetical. I'm just throwing it out there. Obviously, with Penn State having the ball towards the end of the game and having an opportunity to actually they would have had to score and go for two.
Correct.
Yeah, they would. I would have really liked to see that last offensive drive. I would have loved to see Penn State score and
watch Oregon, see what they can do,
and see what they could do with making an even game. We going to overtime. Let's play ball.
Well, you think like I think, because I'm looking at Oregon. Okay, you've been going up and down the field. Now, when you absolutely have to get up and down to go up the field, can you get it done now?
Yeah.
Because we saw where there was no pressure on you. You went down there, you got 7. And the next thing you know, you got 14. And you got X, Y, and Z, and you were boom, 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 boom. Now, when you absolutely have to have it,
right?
Can you go get it again? When you have to? Because that's the mark of really, I look at offense and defensive football, and yeah, we can say whatever. But how can you be a great defense if you can't get a stop when you need it, Ocho?
Right.
You need to get the team off the field on third down, and you don't do it, and you allow them to keep getting third down after third down after third down. Or you can't get a big stop to take them out of field goal range, or you can't get a turnover. Offensively, you that good offensively, and you can't get a first down to kill the clock, to make sure the opposing offense doesn't get the ball. That's how I measure offense and defense. Yes, we like to see offense go up and down the field. We like to see defense stop people.
Right.
But when you absolutely have to have it, can you go get it done? And you were thinking the same thing I was thinking. I was like, man, I kind of want Penn State to get this thing because I want to see what Oregon can do when the back's against the wall. Because the last day, I don't think nobody really wants to go into overtime.
Nah.
Because you never know. A tip pass here, miss there. You really don't know.
Yeah.
But give Oregon credit. They're going to be the number 1 seed. They're going to get a bye.
So they get the bye, right? But is that really good? Think about it. Think about it. Normally, when you get a bye, I'm thinking about me. But I can't even talk about me because we ain't really had no blackers. I ain't go to no goddamn playoffs. we were no goddamn first seed. But I wouldn't want to lose the momentum. I wouldn't want to lose the chemistry that we have as an offense or as a defense or that flow and rhythm that we may be in, I wouldn't want no goddamn bye. I want to keep that train rolling.
But you know,
Ain't no
college is
telling what's
different
going
than
ain't no
NFL,
telling what's
Ocho.
gonna happen. You get that bye and everything fall to shit when you come back and play.
Ocho, you remember college is not like now. I don't know how this format is going because you have extra teams, but you
Right.
remember college, hey man, they used to get 3-4 weeks off before they play a game. You talk about a bye, them jokers
Yeah.
go home for Christmas break, come back and get ready to play a football game, Ocho.
Right.
They're not
Yeah.
like us, you know. We might you play, and then if you get home field, you got home field throughout. You used to have 2 byes. Okay,
Right.
you got the week off, and then you play the following week. Man, these jokers here get 3-4 weeks off.
Yeah, man.
But it's gonna be
I don't like that.
nah. Uh Penn State, Drew Allard, he 20 of 39, 226, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But if you go back and look at the interceptions, the guys made on him, they made some phenomenal plays. The
Yeah.
ball was a little late. Ayyy
Mhm.
made a great play. I didn't even know he picked the ball until he started running the other way. Hell, I thought the ball hit the ground. He running. I'm like, what the hell he running for?
He caught it. Matter of fact, he late hands it
Yes.
all the way damn near to his knees.
Yep. Penn State ran the football. I think the thing is, Ocho, if Penn State could have got the lead and relied on their rushing game, but because they fell behind, because look, Katron Allen had 14 carries, $124.
Right.
Nicholas Singleton had 10 for $105.
Mhm.
Now, if we got the lead, we can rely on that. And
Right.
so to keep the Oregon's offense off the field, I mean,
Mhm.
they ran the ball 35 times for 292, 8.3 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But when you're behind, it's kind of hard to run the ball effectively. I mean, you get some yards, but Oregon don't care because all that is tick, 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 tick.
Yep. Clock going down.
And so, but give a very interesting game, a game that I thought was going to be a blowout. Penn State, give them credit. They made it a very interesting game. But Oregon's defense, when they had to make a play, they made a play. And the Oregon offense runs the clock out as they win the Big Ten title, the only undefeated team, and they get the bye. Go ahead.
Right. So I got a question as far as the playoffs are concerned. Do we know the teams that are going to be in the playoffs yet?
No, we don't. We can assume that Oregon, obviously, Georgia.
Yeah.
Now, it's going to be interesting what they're going to do with Clemson. Clemson did win the ACC. They're a 3-loss team.
But they have 3 losses. Well,
they have 3 losses.
If Clemson get in, goddamn Alabama going to find a way in too.
It seems like Boise State's going to get in. They're a 1-loss team, won a conference.
Right.
Arizona State probably get in. They're a 1-loss team, won the conference. It's going to be interesting to see because now you got Penn State. Penn State is a 2-loss team. They're probably going to get in. Texas, a 2-loss team. They're probably going to get in. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing shapes up, Ocho. We don't know definitively, but I think we got a pretty good idea of the teams. Obviously, Georgia, Oregon. I think Oregon, Georgia, Penn State, Texas. I think those are for sure.
Right.
Now we did Boise State. I think because they only lost 1 game, I think they get in. Arizona State has a very strong argument because they did. I know everybody says the Big 12 is down this year. Okay, fine, but they only won 1 loss. They only have 1 loss, and they won a conference.
Right.
Boise State 1 loss. They lost to Oregon. A very close. I think they lost 32-39. They have 1 loss, won a conference. I think it's a lot of these at-larges. I think it's a lot of these at-larges that's going to be yeah, it's going to be a lot of at-larges. We'll get to that a little later. Ocho.
Okay.
Woo! Clemson wins the ACC title. The Tigers convert on a walk-off 56-yard field goal to stun SMU. It's the first time SMU, it's the first year SMU was in the ACC.
Right.
Clint Kubnik was 24 of 41, 262, 4 touchdowns. As they went on a walk-off field goal, 56 yards. And that's what you want, Ocho. You want these games. Look, these are supposed to be the 2 best teams. So the 2 best teams, if you got the 2 best teams, Ocho, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't supposed to see 56-10. I ain't supposed to see 60-something to 7.
So
that's not how it's supposed to be.
Like last year when Florida State played
Georgia.
Yeah, when Florida State played Georgia.
No, when TCU played Georgia and
Georgia.
got beat 65-7.
Oh yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty work. But tonight's game, honestly, all of the games,
Today was
all
awesome.
of the game championship games were the type of game that you want to see.
Yep. Give SMU, look,
Hey,
Clemson jumped out 21-7.
Yeah.
But give SMU credit because this game is really kind of like in the backyard. Clemson is not that far from Charlotte. I'm sure they had a big contingent there because Clemson traveled very well, especially up and down in the South. They take a lot. They got a bit, in Clemson. They don't have the level of talent that they had, say, the last like 3, 4, 5 years when they had Deshaun and they had Trevor Lawrence and they had T. Higgins and they had Kristen Wilkins and they had all those guys, Cleveland Farrell, and they had a lot of that top tier talent, Ocho. But Clemson, man, they used to have some dogs, man.
Yeah.
They had D Hop and Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, they had some boys now.
Martavius Bryant.
Yeah,
ATM, Travis Etienne. Yeah.
They done had some dogs come through there.
I'm looking at SMU. Kevin Jennings, 32 of 51, 310, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. They ran the ball 34 times for 148, and another touchdown. And they like, man, we got them. And Clemson say, you don't got us. I mean, for a college kid to kick up, to kick that ball 56 yards, Ocho.
In that type of situation, I don't think people listen. The casual fan, even the football fan wouldn't understand the kind of pressures it is on a college kicker, let alone an NFL kicker, where the game is on the line with your foot.
Yeah,
that's the whole lot of pressure, man. Yeah. From 30, from 40, hell, 56. That's a whole nother ball game.
I think you know what, Ocho. To be honest with you. Tell me what you think about this.
Yeah.
I think as the distance increases, the pressure decreases because people now all of a sudden not start to think he ain't gonna make it anyway. So why?
Okay.
It's not like it's 35. It's not like it's 40 and under. So now all of a sudden we talk about a college kid kicking 50, 55, damn near 60. So I think the pressure decreases as opposed to, yeah.
I don't know. I would think it would be the opposite way because the further out you go as a kicker, if your technique is off a little bit because you're so far out, the chance of the ball going left or going right, the chance of it not actually going straight. Now, the closer in you are, the chances are, okay, if I kick it right, even if I do happen to swing it left a little bit, it still has a chance to go in because I'm not as far back.
But here's the thing. Now everybody's expecting you to make that 30-yarder. How many people in that stadium thought a college kid gonna make a 56-yarder? It's like having a big lead. See, all the pressure was on the Atlanta Falcons because they had the 28-3 lead.
Yeah.
I'm down 28-3. Ocho, I can throw caution to the wind. So if we lose 56-10, who cares? We're supposed to lose anyway.
Right.
But what happens if we come back? What happens if we make it 28-10? What happens if we make it 28-17? Right. What happens if boom, boom, boom? Hey, whoa. It's a one-score game, Ocho. Yeah. We got to stop here. Ocho. We get the ball back. Now the pressure, as opposed to a nip and tuck ball game. Hey, you got something to lose too. I ain't got nothing to lose, Ocho, 28-3. That's just me. I mean, I could be wrong, Chad. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. I just think as the distance increases, the pressure decreases.
Well, it's you got to understand. You sitting here talking to a kicker himself. You feel me? I was a kicker in high school. I was a kicker in college. Hell, I was a backup kicker for the goddamn Bengals for 11 some years. So I'm just telling you, in a situation like that, the closer you are, it's like a layup. It's like a layup. 30 yards, 25 yards, 35. Now you start talking about 45 and back. Now that's like Steph Curry. Now you shoot from the 3. The percentage and the chances of making it become a little bit slimmer.
Right. I remember when Patrick Ewing blew that layup, a 3-foot layup, and people like, man, how you 7 foot tall and miss a 3-foot layup? And I get it because you 7 foot tall, you're right there at the basket. I mean,
right.
But he got in. But do I shoot it with ease? Do I dunk it? And he got caught in between. and he shot it, and it kind of hit the back. Well, it didn't shot. He didn't kind of. He
Right.
shot it a little bit too hard, and it hit the back iron and carried him out. But this was an unbelievable game. All the games today, Ocho, came really. They were one possession games.
Very good.
They came down to the very end, and I think the conference are very, very excited with what they got. Georgia wins another SEC title. The number 5 Bulldogs clinched the first round bye with a 22-19 win over the number 2 Texas, despite Carson Beck's injury. Gunnar Stockton comes off the bench, goes 12 of 16, 71 yards with an interception. Carson Beck was 7 of 13, 56 yards, and Drew Bobo was 1 of 1 for 9 yards. Ocho, and I think Stockton, I don't know if they win this game if Carson Beck stays in this game. It's almost like a situation because you remember when Tua got hurt,
right?
And then came in. Jalen Hurts came in the SEC championship game and beat said Georgia Bulldogs. Or you go back to the national championship game where Jalen Hurts was playing so bad and Tua comes off the bench. Because here's the thing, Ocho. They ain't practice for Drew. They ain't practice for the backup. No. You don't practice for the backup because you don't anticipate him getting out. Especially now, if you run some plays now, the Steelers are different. I expect to see 1 or 2 plays in which Jordan Fields are going to get in the game. So I have to, he comes in the game. This is what he likes to do. They like to run the boot with him. They like to run the QB power, stuff like that. So I got to anticipate that. I mean, you hadn't seen Stockton except mop up. So I'm not anticipating him being in the game.
But this is the thing about it. Even for Texas, with Stockton coming in the game, look at how much of the playbook does he knows most of the playbook, but how much of the playbook are they going to give to him as opposed to Beck? I think that the playbook, it shrinks. And then to me, defensively, it would make it a little bit easier to have to deal with him because there's only so much they're going to allow him to do. There's a reason why he is the backup.
You right?
I mean, that's just my thought process. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but it's not like the NFL where the disparity between the starting quarterback and the backup is so vast.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's huge because Stockton was probably a 3 or 4-star recruit.
Yes, sir.
So it's not like you got Patrick Mahomes and then you got his backup, or you got Joe Burrow and you got his backup. You got Josh Allen, where the discrepancy in talent is so vast. And so yes, now I have to condense the playbook. But in college, because of the talent pool that's around him, hey, bro, just get the ball out your hand. But Ocho, I watched this game.
Yeah.
Did you see that interception? Kids, can y'all stop celebrating? Texas get an interception. That's supposed to be a pick 6. All number 3 has to do is block 7. If he blocks it, Ocho, that's a tub. That's reservation for 6.
Yeah.
He's celebrating, and the guy runs right by him and makes the tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, your offense is struggling. Your offense is struggling to get the ball in the end zone.
Yeah. Every opportunity counts.
You got to maximize that. But everybody gets so caught up in the want to celebrate. I guarantee you, his defensive coordinator, his DB coach is telling him exactly what you and I are discussing. Son, if you make this block, this is a touchdown. If you go look at it, first of all the other receivers are way to the other side. Now you ain't got nothing but the quarterback that got hit and offensive lineman. All you got to do is block because number 7 sees it. He heads that way. If 3 blocks number 7 from the Bulldogs, that's a walk-in touchdown. They're gonna probably win the game.
You know, you got to understand like the excitement in a situation like that, especially for a college kid, for a young kid. For something like that to be happening, you know, your mind, it goes to an instant celebration based on the play that was made, as opposed to, oh shit, let me look around and be focused and have that self-awareness to block to make sure he does get in there. So you got to think about when you was that age. You know, it's kind of different. So the way we're thinking about it is completely different because we played at the highest level and we know ain't no celebrations happening until
you get about it.
Until we cross that line. You know, I ain't celebrating until I cross that goddamn line.
At that point, Ocho, I'm different. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm headhunting. I'm trying to catch me somebody slipping.
Oh, y'all could do that back then. You can't do that no more now.
You can't do that now, Joe.
Yeah,
but hey, I'm headhunting.
Right.
I'm looking to peel somebody's cap. But here's the thing: he's coming, so this theoretically isn't a crack black or a block behind the plate.
Right.
Joe, all he has to do is get a hand.
Get in the way. Just get in the way.
That's all he got to do.
Just get in the way.
It is a touchdown and Texas win. If they and Sark, if you go back and look at Sark on the sideline, he knows it. He's like, damn it. Because he know, Ocho, you know.
You struggling.
You struggle. Yes.
Yeah, we need that.
Man, Ocho, I'm not saying that Ewers won't be a great pro. But Ocho,
you don't see it?
Man.
You know what? Remember, it's important. It's situational. It's situational. It's depending on where he goes. You think if he goes in later rounds and he's a backup somewhere, then if he's in a great situation with a supporting cast that's really good, there's some receivers that can make your quarterbacks. It's some running backs that can take the pressure off your quarterback to where he looks good, where he looks decent. There's nothing wrong with Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy's the good quarterback. But look at the supporting cast and what he has around him. He's goddamn decent. Can you put Carson Beck in that goddamn 49ers offense? You think he's gonna be okay? Yeah. It's all about timing. It's all about timing, getting the ball out at the right time. He has a great supporting cast. Now, can you put Carson Beck in Carolina?
No.
Or can you put what's the other guy's name? What's his name?
Oh, you talking about Stockton?
Yeah, Stockton.
Quinn Ewers.
Can you put Ewers? Ewers in San Francisco. He'll be fine. It's all about timing.
Some quarterbacks need players to elevate them.
Yeah.
Some quarterback can elevate players. A Patrick Mahomes, a Tom Brady, a Peyton Manning. There are certain quarterbacks, they can elevate marginal talent and get more out of them. Some quarterbacks need more talent to uplift them. And there's nothing wrong with that. But some of the mistakes that he makes, I'm like, bro, what? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out because I'm like, go back and run that again. Because I'm trying to see what he's seeing. Sometimes, Ocho, that's what I want the replay for, because I want to see maybe I'm like, but I'm looking like, bro, damn.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he has an injury, but I don't look at him as being like mobile. And I'm probably sure there are a lot of people in Austin that's thinking if we put Arch Manning in there, we win that game.
You think so?
I bet you. Like I can say, I don't really follow anybody. I don't really follow any, I don't follow blogs and stuff like that to see what they're saying about the local teams and things like that. I don't follow really anybody that I don't think that follows Texas like that.
Right.
But it's hard for me to believe, because I know a lot of people thought, like, you know what? I guarantee you they probably thought that, man, if we had Arch Manning in there, that's a game that we could have won.
Shoot.
But I know when Arch Manning comes in the game, I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? When he comes in the game, I say it's a run.
Yeah.
It's a run.
The funny thing about it is when Arch played early in the season, when Ewers was out, Arch could not only run, Arch was throwing that thing like crazy.
Yeah.
He was throwing all over the field. And listen, tonight, Texas had nobody but to blame for themselves. They had 2 missed field goals. They fallen for the goddamn fake punt.
First, Ocho, at that area, first of all, you have to understand situational football. You just got a situation where you went down and scored. Right. The last thing the team want to do is give you the ball right back.
Yeah.
Put your punt safe.
Mm-hmm.
What you going to try? Where you going?
Yeah, coaches got to know that. That's on the coaches.
Yes,
they have to know that. It's situational football and understanding what's going on at the time.
I don't get these guys. Understand, you just scored a touchdown. Clearly, you got the momentum, and you just forced them to go 3 and out.
Right.
The last thing they want to do is to give you the football back. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's go. Hey, watch the fake. Let's go. Just to make sure, let's go punt safe.
Right.
But first of all, how many times? When's the last time Texas returned a punt? Come on, bro. It's not the time to try to be hero and set up a return, because you set up a return, you guys going to have to go early, and now you see what happens. Now you allow them to get a first down. They keep the ball.
Yeah.
It's it's stuff like that, Ocho. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Situational football
Yeah.
that's so important. And the
Mm-hmm.
really good ones, they understand that.
Yeah.
You have to know the situation and what transpired. Man, damn. We just scored. Let's
Mm-hmm.
get the ball back. You can't ask him anything more. You just forced him to a 3-and-out.
Right.
Now you about to get the ball back, Ocho. Let's go punt. Say, I ain't worried about it. I don't care about a return.
Right.
I just want the ball. But give Georgia credit. They went in overtime, walk it off. They played 8 overtimes last week against Georgia Tech. They play what, 2 overtime games? Not one, because Texas
One.
kicked the field goal and
Yeah.
then
Field
Georgia
goal,
got
and
the
they came
ball and
down
they
and
scored.
scored.
Yeah, they scored
Yeah.
on their possession. And they win 22-19 to secure a spot in the college football playoffs and a bye, because whoever won the SEC was going to receive a bye. Arizona State makes the college football playoff with a 45-19 win over Iowa State in the Big 12 title game. Cam Scatbo and Arizona State are on quite a run. They were picked to finish last of 16 teams, Ocho.
Yeah.
Arizona State was picked to finish 16th. And their Big 12 debut, after being preseason picked to finish at the bottom of the conference, Sam Levitt, 12 of 17, 219, 3 touchdowns. And they ran the ball 39 times for 245. Scatbo, 16, 170. And they blow out the Iowa State Cyclones and
Yeah.
to secure their spot in the college football playoff. Damn it.
That wasn't much of a game. That's the
No,
only one where it wasn't much of a game. It was one-sided.
yeah,
It was one-sided. Hey, Arizona State was good though. They surprised me. They
yeah,
surprised me. They surprised me. They've been bad. They've been bad for a while. For a while now.
yeah.
So for them to come out and play the way they played the entirety of the season, salute to them. Goddamn kudos.
Man, we supposed to have saw Colorado in this game.
Yeah, you right.
All they had to do was take care of Kansas.
Yeah.
That's all they had to do, Ocho.
And so it would have been Colorado and who? ASU? Iowa State.
Probably Arizona State.
Oh, that would have been a nice one. That would have been a nice game. Dang.
Rocco Beck was 21 of 35, 214, a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. They were just overmatched. Ain't really nothing. They could have done this and could have done that.
Right.
Arizona State has been playing unbelievable football the last 6-7 weeks of the season, and they've gotten better and better and better. Their running game is outstanding.
Yeah.
You saw the job that Scatbo did on Arizona, their rival, in-state rival.
Mhm.
They were clearly the better team, and
Right.
that's what you want to have happen, Ocho, when we go into a game and we know we're the better team. Man,
Right.
stop dilly-dallying around, man. I ain't fooling with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
As Kat said, I know I'm coming. Y'all know I'm coming. I know y'all gonna be there when I get there.
Yeah. But matter of fact, that you said, think about this though.
What's up?
Just a hypothetical. If Arizona State was to play Colorado and Scatbo ran the way he just did, what's the one thing Colorado struggled with when they play goddamn?
Stopping the run. Well, hey,
Huh?
they better sell out to stop the damn run.
Dude, it was shit.
Because you saw what Kansas did. Kansas
Yeah.
ran that running back had 200.
Yeah.
Who else had North Dakota State? They ran the ball. If you look at the game they lost, it was because their inability to stop the run.
Yeah.
Stopping the run and protecting Shador.
Yep.
Yeah. But we'll never know. Give Arizona State, they're going to the college football playoffs. Going to make the conference a lot of money. Yep.
Salute. I like it.
The number 10 Boise State grabs the college football playoff spot, beating the number 19 UNLV running Rebs in the Mountain West Championship. Ashton Jeanty, 32 carries, 209 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
Many believe that he closed the gap. Some think he might have overtaken Travis Hunter, who was off. I don't, because his odds did fall, Ocho, because the young man, what's he now, like 150, 160 yards away from Barry Sanders' record?
Hey, man, okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to let you finish.
Ash, give me his total numbers now, because I think he has 344. I think he had 212, he had 312, 32, 344. So he had 344 carries, but I still think he's 100 and something, 150 yards, let's just say, give or take 10 yards from Barry's single season rushing record. Like I said, bowl game, so he's got another game to play.
Yeah.
And the thing that gets him, Ocho, is that he's going to pop one. If you go back and look, he popped a 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 yarder.
Right.
So now he's playing with house money. Because if he pops one for 70, 80 yards, Ocho, I give him the ball 20 more times, he's going to have at least 80 yards.
Listen, I don't think people
Ocho,
understand.
before you go, Ocho,
Yeah.
he has 344 carries. He's 3 yards short of 2,500. So he needs, I think Barry had 26, 28. So he needs 132 yards to break Barry's single season rushing total. Now, remember now, Ocho, Barry did play in the Holiday Bowl. He rushed for 225 and 5 touchdowns, but those stats didn't count. And a lot of NFL players are voicing their support for Ashton Jeanty. Jonathan Stewart, Ashton Jeanty is the Heisman winner. If you swap Colorado, they are in a top 10 team. Matt Leinart, Brock Heward said Ashton Jeanty should win the Heisman Trophy.
Right.
Ocho, I think you have strong disagreement with that.
Yeah, you goddamn right I have a strong disagreement. I just want to name all the people that have done what Ashton Jeanty has done. No disrespect, no disrespect to him. Kudos, salute, for his achievement this season. Barry Sanders has been a 2,000-yard rusher in college. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon has been a 2,000-yard rusher in college as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
Marcus Allen. Am I correct?
The first 2,000-yard rusher in college.
Okay. Derrick Henry. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
LaDainian Tomlinson. Am I correct?
Yes.
Adrian P. Wait a minute.
No, AP did 1960 his freshman year.
I meant to say, remember Troy Davis?
He did it twice.
He did it twice. Troy Davis, he went to South Ridge down south at Miami. Let me keep going. Matt Forte had 1,000, right? 2,000. Am I correct?
Yep.
Ricky Williams had a 2,000-yard season, correct?
Yes.
Our Larry Johnson, Kansas City, and played for Cincinnati. Larry Johnson had a 2,000.
And Smith from Central Florida had 2,500.
Christian McCaffrey had a 2,000-yard season, right? Ron Dane. I'm still going on and on and on. The people that have achieved exactly what Ashton Jeanty has done. What Travis Hunter has done this season on both sides of the ball hasn't been done before. It hasn't been done before. At the level he's done it. Yes, we've had two-way players. We had the Charles Woodsons,
Champ Baileys.
The Champ Baileys. Is it Chris Gamble?
What you call him did it?
Ohio State.
Miles Jack did it also.
Miles Jack, yes, they've done it, but they didn't do it to the extent in which he did it every goddamn snap of the season. Both sides of the ball. Efficient on both sides of the ball. Come on, man. I respect what Brother Jeanty has done, but everybody's done it. Nobody's done what Travis Hunter has done this year on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Every snap. Come on, man. What are we talking about? And that's no disrespect to my brother from Boise State. Man, you had a hell of a season.
Yes.
But what Travis Hunter did this year, man, is different, man. Some old alien type, man. Come on, man. No, I'm gonna let you finish. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, for me, I think Travis Hunter is the best collegiate player in college football. And I'm not talking about snaps because snaps is not a stat. But I'm saying if you look at what he did on the offensive side of football, you look at what he's done on the defensive side of the football, it's hard for me to say that I've seen a better college player. I haven't. I don't know if we've seen a better college athlete that played the game of football.
No.
I can't say that I've seen that. And to be top 5 in receiving yards, to be top 5 in receptions, to play at the level that he played at on the defensive side of the football. That's just me. Look, I understand. I respect these guys. Matt Leinart is a Heisman Trophy winner, and
Yes,
he
sir.
gets a vote.
Yes, sir.
Brock Heward analyzed the game. I love the way he called the game. Jonathan Stewart played in the league
Yeah.
and played at a very high level. So I respect all these guys' opinions. But for me, the best collegiate player in football is Travis Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, anyone that would disagree, again, some people are gonna hold Travis at the stake because of their personal vendettas against Prime, because it's Colorado, for whatever reason. They won't give him his due credit, Those people that can't get or side with their personal reason for hating Prime and are going to allow that to affect what Travis Hunter has done and their decision making when it comes to the Heisman voting, or it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And those that have played the game of football, that have actually played the game of football and are watching him do what he's doing and still have thoughts that someone else should win the Heisman, is beyond me, because I've never seen it, and I was a great athlete. And I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah. And I don't
what
care.
The hell is y'all looking at?
And my thing is, he ain't gonna be. I don't care if he can do it at the next level. We're talking about at this level. The Heisman Trophy ain't got nothing to do with the NFL level. We're talking about this year. And for people to say, well, he's not even a top 10 player, come on now.
He's not a who?
I believe. Look,
he's not a what?
Yeah. Now y'all just saying stuff just to say stuff, because he is a top 10 player. And his draft is his draft status is going to reflect that.
Yeah.
Look, maybe he won't be as good a receiver in the NFL. Maybe he won't be as good a DB. But we're talking about right now as a collegiate player, Ocho. That's what we're talking about. Because who's to say that Ashton Jeanty is going to go to the NFL and play and have the type of career in the NFL that he had in college? Right. A lot of times, Troy Davis, I don't even think played a snap. Matt Forte had a couple of good years in the NFL. I think the Smith kid, from UCF, I don't think he might. Well, I think he played like a year or two in Detroit, but he never had the. Obviously, look Barry and LaDainian, Marcus Allen. Ron Dane. Ron Dane didn't have the type of career he wasn't. He was the all-time lead rusher in college history.
Right.
Ricky Williams.
You heard me? It's different at that next level now. It's one thing to be able to do it in college. When you get to that next level with them grown men that got mouths to feed, them grown men that have a wife to take care of, they got kids, mortgages due, car note, rent, insurance, side chick.
And guess you got to realize.
You think you finna come up? You finna come to the next level? Think you running for 2,000 every season? Man, shit.
Because here's the thing in college, and what I try to tell people: look, on a college team, let's take the best college team ever assembled.
Yes,
let's just say out of 115 players, they got 30 NFL players.
Right.
The NFL got a 53-man roster. All of them mofos in the NFL. All of them there. Right. Even the 15 or 16 practice squad guys are in the NFL. So that's the difference, what you're going against. And what I tell people this, Ocho, I used to tell people all the time. I don't care if you take the best player, the best offensive lineman, the best defensive lineman. You take the best DB, you take the best wide receiver.
Right.
If that guy is in the NFL, he can make him look foolish. Yeah. An average DB can take a great wide receiver and tie. You're like, oh, what happened to him? He must be hurt.
Right.
And the same thing. I've seen great offensive linemen and guys. Like that. How you beat that man for 2 sacks? That man's a first-team All-Pro tackle. And you got 2 sacks and 3 pressures on him? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man.
It's different when you going up against a grown man and his only job is to what? Be a football player.
Yeah.
These guys got to go to class. They got to go to study hall. They got to do all this other stuff. Professionals, all they do is play professional football.
Yeah. And then, some people will say, like, where I said basically that it's grown men at the next level and it's not going to be easy. And then they would probably say, well, hell, the same would go for Travis Hunter and him being successful at the next level. Listen, if you know football, if you understand skill sets, if you understand DNA, if you understand a person being special at what they do, you know when it's going to transition well. He's one of them players. He's one of those people. He's one of those people. It's going to transition. I'm just so people don't say, oh, you just said it's difficult when players go from college and the chance of making it at the next level or being as successful as you were in college at the next level is difficult. Yes,
Ocho,
but you can tell. You just
but,
know.
but Ocho, we're not saying he's going to dominate the NFL like he did college.
Right. Oh, I know. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not
but I'm saying,
saying.
let's just say he has to speak. Let's just say they have packages.
Yeah.
And because you know what happens, Ocho, when you have a dominant college career, people
Mhm.
automatically assume you're going to come do that in the
Yeah.
NFL.
Yeah, the expectations are up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just, but you set those expectations
Right.
by doing what you've done at the
Yeah.
collegiate level. So it
Mhm.
doesn't matter whether you play football or basketball or baseball or whatever the case may be. When you set up lofty expectations, when you see guys like a Fred Curley in track, or you see guys like a Michael Norman in track, and they have outstanding careers. What is it? Xavier X-Man.
Mhm.
He won the 100 and the 400 meters, but injuries. So they expect you to go. I mean, but there are some guys, you look at Michael Johnson. Michael didn't have that great a college career, and he's one of the 2 or 3 greatest track sprinters in the history of the sport.
Right.
When you talk about speed, so you talk about from 400 down. What you got? Usain, maybe Carl. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't have a stellar career like some of these other, like Carl. Carl could have made the 8 Olympics had he not boycotted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you don't know, Ocho. But I'm just
Hey,
saying, I'm
hey,
throwing NFL apart. I'm talking about right now what we saw this year, Ocho.
right. But listen though, think about the great receivers. When you saw Megatron at Georgia Tech, you know what
Yes,
time it was. When you saw Larry Fitzgerald at Pittsburgh, you know what time it was. When you saw Julio Jones at Alabama, you knew what time it was.
right.
When you saw Travis Hunter at fucking Colorado, you know what time it is.
Well, I knew Megatron would even be better pro. I said because if he ever had a quarterback, he could be something special. Because he was at Georgia Tech, they ran the football.
Yeah.
So he catching 45 passes. But when
Mhm.
you look at his size, he's 6'4", 240. He's
Yeah.
running 4.3.
Yeah.
You're like, who gonna deal with that? First of all, who gonna press him? What
Yeah.
DB tried to press Megatron? Okay, now you get him in the red zone. You got to give him gunner. You got to give him gunner support. Basically, line 2 guys up over the top
Yeah.
of it, or he gonna jump up and catch the ball. He got a 40+ inch vertical. He's 6'4". He's 240.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we saw when he got a quarterback. Well, you just saw the numbers that he put up.
Yeah.
He just had arguably one of the greatest single seasons in the history. He still has the record, almost 2,000 yards in 16 games.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. Sometimes you can just look at a guy and see it translate. Like, yeah, he gonna be.
He gonna be that. He gonna be him. He gonna be him. He gonna be
Well,
that.
guess what, Ocho?
Yeah.
Next Saturday, we're gonna find out. All this speculation, I think he should win because there are gonna be some disappointed folks on both sides. People gonna say Jeanty should have won if he doesn't win. People gonna say Travis should have won if he doesn't win.
Right.
But hey, whatever the case, it's not a situation where it's like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was the overwhelming favorite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Reggie Bush was an overwhelming favorite.
You know how I see it? I don't even see it as people shouldn't even be sad. If Jeanty wins, if Travis wins, at the end of the day, both of them won regardless. And I'm not talking about the goddamn Heisman. I'm just saying in general, both of them won regardless. No matter who's going home with that goddamn trophy, they both had great seasons. They're both getting ready to do great things at the next level.
Man, look here, Ocho. I want that trophy. I happen to get here and tell him, man, hey, I'm just happy to be a part of it. It was such a great company. I want that trophy. Because guess what?
You want the hardware. You want the hardware.
Cause they remember that. You see,
Yeah.
you see all of those the Heisman House, and they have all those old guys. They have Archie Griffin, and they have Marcus Allen, they have Barry, and they have
Yeah.
Tebow, and they have all these guys. Bro,
That
I want to be
commercial,
a part of that.
that commercial be funny as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause
Okay.
guess what, Ocho?
Uh-huh.
15 years from now, man, ain't nobody gonna remember no 2,000-yard rush season
Yeah.
if you don't win the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
We remember Marcus. He was the first to do it. He won
Right.
the Heisman. Barry did it. He won the Heisman. Ricky did it. He won the Heisman. Derrick Henry did it. He won the Heisman.
Right.
2,000 yards don't mean to say if you ain't got that trophy to come along with it, Ocho.
All right. All right. Listen, I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah,
But
I'm just being honest.
yeah, I'm with you, but that 2,000 yards was a beautiful thing. It was a great thing, you know. But so many other people have done it already.
Right.
What Travis Hunter's done, we haven't seen that before.
Yes.
Not to that level. Consistent, week in and week out.
It's gonna be very, very interesting. I'm ready for Saturday to come. I'm ready for Saturday to come so we can find out. All right, Ocho, this is how everything is assuming the college football playoff will shake out. First round bye, Oregon, Big Ten champion in the Rose Bowl. Excuse me, Georgia, number 2, SEC champion in the Sugar Bowl. Number 3, Boise State, Mountain West champion, Fiesta Bowl.
Right.
Number 4, Arizona State, Big 12 champion in the Peach Bowl. First round games, SMU at number 5, Texas, winner to the Peach Bowl. Yeah. Number 11, Clemson, ACC champ, at Penn State, winner to the Fiesta Bowl. Number 10, Indiana, at Notre Dame, winner to the Sugar Bowl. Number 9, Tennessee. Number 10, Indiana versus at Notre Dame, winner to the Sugar Bowl. Number 9, Tennessee, at number 8, Ohio State, winner to the Rose Bowl. Ooh, boy, the SMU.
Yeah.
The SMU, man, SMU. SMU at Texas, or do you want to see Alabama at Texas?
Ooh. That's a good one.
Clemson, I know you're the champions. 3 losses at
At who?
Clemson at Penn State, winner to the Fiesta Bowl.
Okay. Damn.
It's gonna be interesting, Ocho. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Very.
Definitely is. Damn.
I can see a scenario where SMU get bumped.
What? For who?
I can. Bama.
Oh yeah, Unc, you got to follow the money, baby. You got to follow the money. You know, at the end of the day, no matter what, they got to generate that revenue. I need the college teams in the playoff that generates the most revenue, and the people are going to travel. I need that money at the end of the day.
Oh, and yeah. So Ash, so this would be home games for those teams, or would it be neutral? Would it be neutral site games, and then the winner goes to the Rose Bowl, goes to the X, Y, and Z? Oh, okay. And so she believed those games would be home, so Texas would be home. Georgia probably talk about, hey, let us go to the Peach Bowl because the Sugar Bowl is in New Orleans. Georgia said, let us go back to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. But I honestly, Ocho, I don't know what you think, but I can see a scenario where SMU gets bumped for Alabama.
Oh, listen, I just told you. If it does happen, I think people need to understand it. I mean, you can't be upset. You know, at the end of the day, you know what the bottom line is. You know what the bottom line is. They want the best teams in there. They claim they always want the best teams in there, the teams with the best record, the teams that are deserving of being there. But at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. The bottom line will always be $1.
Yep.
What college team can generate us the most revenue? That's what it comes down to, no matter what.
Ocho, it's time for Money Moves presented by DraftKings.
Money moves. I got money moves. I'm finna rap because you know I'm in the mood. They call me Ocho. You know I don't play no. Oh, my bad.
After the championship Saturday, here's the updated championship odds as presented by DraftKings. Oregon is plus 320. Georgia is plus 380, followed by Ohio State at plus 400, Texas at plus 450, Notre Dame plus 750, Penn
Oh,
State plus 1200, Tennessee plus 2500, Clemson plus 3000, followed by Alabama plus 3000, SMU plus 3000, Boise State plus 4000, Arizona State plus 4000.
I'm finna bet something. Who you betting with?
Hold
Put your
on.
money that. Put your money down there. Matter of fact, I'm finna bet. I'm finna double up, right? So I can pay you back.
Nah. Hold on? How you go to the bank, borrow money, don't pay them back, and then go back and say, "Hey, let me get some more money. I'm gonna pay you back with the money I
No,
owe
no,
you."
no, no, no. I'm gonna take what I owe you, and I'm finna bet that, and I'm finna win. I'm gonna double up. Then I'm gonna give you what I owe you, and
No,
I'm gonna
no.
break even.
So I know you that dude at the table. We rolling dice and shooting pool. You gonna borrow money from me and then try to bet me. How you gonna bet me with my money?
We family. We
Hell
family.
nah.
Hey, I told you long as I owe you, you'll never be broke, baby.
Man, I'm trying to figure out this man at the table. He borrowed money from me, and they gonna talk about he gonna fade me on the dice. No hell, you ain't gonna fade me with my damn money. Man, you better get out of here. What the? Hey, Chad, who the hell do that?
Give me 7, baby. Come on. Baby needs shoes. Mama need clothes. Blowing them dice for me, chat. Chat, blowing my dice. Blowing the dice for me, chat.
But hold
Appreciate
on.
that.
I'm trying to figure out. We left
Snake
Tennessee,
eye.
Ohio State. Indiana. So they left Indiana out of this thing. They don't believe Indiana's gonna make it.
No. What's Indiana record? How many games Indiana lost?
They
They lost.
lost. They lost one game. They lost to Ohio State.
Yeah, I was just going to say they only lost one game. Indiana played real well this year.
Somebody getting. I don't. Somebody's gonna get bumped. Indiana or SMU gonna get bumped. I think for me, I think SMU is the most likely candidate.
You think so?
I do.
Hey, it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. But again, money controls all. Money controls all at the end of the day.
Ocho, who you got? Who do you like winning the national championship? Man, I could honestly say this might be the most wide open national championship I've seen in a very, very long time, Ocho.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. You asked me a question, I can't even give no answer because 1 minute Georgia look good, the next minute they don't. 1 minute Texas look good, the next minute they don't. Oregon, even though they're undefeated, hell, half the time, sometimes they don't even look good.
Yes.
So everybody is inconsistent with their play. There hasn't been any one team that's been dominant throughout the entirety of the season. So if I just had to throw a guess or a team out there, the quarterback play for Georgia is too goddamn inconsistent, especially when you get in the playoffs. Some of them turnovers that you've had in the regular season, but you've been able to come back, you won't be able to do that because what's your word? You pay double. You
You
pay
play
double.
double for turnovers.
Yeah, man, it's different now.
God almighty, no. Everything that you said, I saw some things I didn't like from Oregon's defense.
Yeah,
Georgia's offense is inconsistent. They do play really good defense.
yeah.
Ohio State, I don't know how you lose to Michigan at home because your quarterback tech. I love Notre Dame's defense, but their offense has been inconsistent. They played really well late. Oh man.
See what I mean? Chat, who y'all think? Chat, who y'all got winning?
And Carson Beck, how serious is that injury, Ocho?
The elbow?
Yeah.
Oh,
How serious? Did he tear some ligaments? Is it?
I could listen. I know it's college. I don't know if it's against the NCAA, rules or not. Carson Beck, if you see this, I can get you right. I can get you right. I'm telling you now, I tell you no lie. Get that elbow.
And y'all saw y'all saw the committee. The committee said, look, Alabama is 6-1 against team above 500. They're 4 and this many against top 25 teams.
Right.
Bro, they gave y'all the blueprint. They told you what they were thinking. So it's gonna be, hey, look, man. I've never seen the national championship that has so many flaws. Every team I can pick something apart about Ocho and say
Right.
why they want win.
Right.
But man, ooh, I just don't see Georgia winning with a backup quarterback.
Especially
Ohio State.
Not that one. No disrespect. Not that one.
Hell, I take Notre Dame. I don't see Freeman do something.
You picking Notre Dame just because of
brother. We got to stick together. We got to stick together.
No, I mean, let me just damn. And I'm trying to do it by picking the best quarterback.
Where he at?
I know that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Oh my goodness. Chad, what you think, Chad? Help me out.
I mean, if you had to say the best quarterback, I would probably lead towards Gabriel of the group that's here.
Yeah. So you don't like Ewers at all, huh?
Too injury, too turnover prone.
And I can't. I'm a Beaver, man. I can't pick Oregon, man. I can't do that.
Yeah, you eat beaver too, huh?
Yeah, I do. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Put a
Coach
little
Prime tells Antonio Pierce he wants the Raiders to draft Shador and Shiloh. If the season ended today, the Raiders would have the number 2 pick. Time thinks the Raiders would be a good spot for his son. At an event in Las Vegas, Time told Pierce, "You are truly the best. Now I need you to do one thing. I need you to draft those Sanders boys."
Hey, hold on. I like it though. I like it. I like it, but I don't remember. It's very important the situations you go to. Your supporting cast is very important that you have the tools around you at your disposal. You
He
have the
got Brock Bowers.
huh?
He got Brock Bowers.
Okay, you got Brock. Brock is the real deal. Brock might be top 3, top 4, along with is it McBride? Did I say that right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be top 3 or 4, and I ain't talking about 3 or 4. And I ain't talking about 2 or 3 or 4.
But again, I mean, we talk about the NFL now. We need more than Bowers. We need one more
Oh, for
dog.
sure, for sure. They got some good
One more
receivers.
dog.
Not great. They got good.
good.
They got good, quick, speedy guys.
Yeah. We need just one.
Mm-hmm.
Just one. I'm talking about we. Like I'm part of the damn Raiders. They just need one. They just need one, and
Yep.
he's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how this thing shapes out. Jacksonville has 2 wins. I think the Giants have 2 wins. I think the Raiders have 2 wins. And at some point in time, they're like, you don't ever want to show your fan base that you don't really
Right.
care about winning. I mean, because we want to try to win,
Right.
but we really trying to lose. Now Jacksonville, y'all ain't going. Listen, y'all can't. I don't know what y'all gonna do because you got Trevor.
Right.
I don't think Trevor going nowhere anytime soon.
Yeah, he just got paid.
Exactly. You got the Giants in need of a quarterback desperately. The Raiders need a quarterback desperately.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, there are several teams. Maybe somebody moves up to get, if you fall in love with somebody during the draft process, you put them on the board, you evaluate them, you study their tape, and you list like this guy is franchise altering.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like
it's gonna be very, very interesting to see this thing, how it shapes out, Ocho. But I do think Shador is gonna be a very high pick. He's made himself some money. He got coached. He got a coach that his offensive coordinator this year was an OC in the NFL. So he's pro ready. His dad is a coach. You like players, especially at the quarterback position.
Yeah.
That dad was a coach. So He understands it. He understands what it takes to be the mechanisms of everything that comes along with being an NFL quarterback. You're the CEO. Got to be buttoned up, Ocho.
Buttoned up. Yes, sir.
Got to say all the right things.
Right things, yeah.
Do all the right things.
Right things, yeah.
It's more than just playing the position. Everybody, man, who cares? Bro, stop it.
Right.
Stop
it's
it.
different. It's different.
It is. Just like if you're a CEO, Tim Cook can't just do out there doing willy-nilly stuff, even though Apple products are flying off the shelf. It doesn't work like that.
No.
There's a decorum. You got to be very demure when you in that position.
Wait, hold on. You got to be very what?
You got to be very demure when you're in that situation.
I ain't never heard that before. What that mean?
That's a word you have to spell at some point in time, so I can't tell you what it means.
Demure, like DEMMOOR.
Damn.
Demure. DEMOOR.
UMURE.
Oh, demure.
Yeah.
Okay. Demure. Oh, you gotta talk like you French. Demure. Okay. I like that.
I had French toast for breakfast this morning.
What it mean again? I'm finna use that.
It's reserved. It's modest. It's shy.
Oh, okay. Hey. When I met her, I was very demure.
I don't think Rail gonna say you was demure. Rail probably say you was a damn fool when she met you. You was a damn fool 2 years in, and you a D fool now. Yeah, I'm demure.
Yeah, that's me. Hey, when it's time to shake the covers, I get very demure.
Undemure. No, you ain't shot down. No, you shaking the cover. You ain't shot in. No, everything goes. Now, everything goes behind closed doors. You know what they say? Nobody knows where the nose goes when the doors close.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because when the doors close, it's all sex.
Yes, sir. That's it.
No,
that's it. Listen, it ain't nothing but a meeting of the minds, huh?
That what it is?
It ain't nothing but a meeting of the minds.
Hey, I know we had a meeting of the minds before we went to the room. I'm allowed to change my mind once we get in there, okay? I'm just saying, Ocho. I changed my mind. That's how it was before we went in there. Yeah. After we get in there, like, oh, I don't know about this one, man.
Yes, sir.
Add Micah Parsons to the list of Cowboys voices clamoring for the return of Mike McCarthy. Right. I think it would be like a fair shot with everyone back, players, coaches, because the injury kind of struck of what this season could really be. The injuries have been terrible, and it really sucks. In terms of coaching, man, Mike, damn, you just said, never mind. Coach Mike, to me, and his relationship has always been really good. He always took real good care of me, and I just don't know how the business side is going to go. Jerry has his own mindset about who he wants to coach. This is his team. I'm kind of like just a pawn in this business. Hold on. I thought a couple of weeks ago you said that. Never mind, Ocho.
Hey, players coming out in defense of their head coach, despite some of the things that they said in the past, having to retract it and change their tune now in support of Mike McCarthy. Regardless of what any of the players say, in Jerry's mind, his mind is probably already made up.
Probably
already made up. He's gonna allow Mike McCarthy to finish out the season. And Dak came out and said it as well. I wish I had some power when it comes to the decision making.
But you don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Regardless of what anybody comes out and says, it's good. It's good. Good PR, good media relations. But knowing Jerry, based on this season, regardless of the injuries or not, he cleaned the house.
Probably.
He's cleaning the house. If you understand the business in general, if you understand the cachet and how that specific individual runs his ship, he's cleaning the house. No matter what any player says.
Ocho, it's kind of like when a player know he's gone, the coaches know he's gone.
Yeah.
What the coach say? I would love to have him back. He's been great. He's a great player. They're not gonna say, nah, we want him gone. And just like players, it's a rare. I don't know if I've ever heard of. Oh yeah, I want him gone. I don't like him. He's not a great coach. He's not great at situations. He doesn't make any in-game adjustments. He doesn't make quarter-to-quarter adjustments, halftime adjustments. I've never heard a player say that. So all this is just coach's spiel for me. And it's PR, great PR spin, and they might sincerely want him back, but I don't know what were they supposed to say.
And players always say everything that's politically correct.
Yes.
In that setting. Nobody. There are very few players that have ever been in the NFL that actually voiced their opinion or said what the fans are thinking or saying what we know is going on in the locker room and actually came out and said it.
Right.
There's only maybe one I could think of. Shit, my dog T let it be known. Whatever issues might be going on that the fans can see from the outside in, but as a player, you're not supposed to say. T gonna let you know the things that are going on inside. He gonna tell you about the elephant in the room. So he gonna let it be known. Why are we losing? Because the coaches suck. Straight up.
Hey, you heard Chase. Chase said, man, don't ask me no questions.
Right.
Ask the coach.
Yeah.
Ask Zach. I don't call plays.
About getting the ball? Yeah.
He said, I don't call plays.
Right.
Y'all asking me stuff. Now, y'all always tell me, hey, let the coaches coach. You just play. Now all of a sudden you ask me, what can I get open on?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna play. That's your job.
Hey, I love it.
The guy, Ocho, they quick to tell, hey, you do your job, okay?
Right.
Hey, how's it looking out there? I'm doing my job. Do my job. That's what you told me to do.
Yeah, it's a dirty game.
Greg Newsome. Man. George Pickens doesn't know him, or at least that's what the Steelers wide receiver says, days away from the rematch with the Cleveland Browns. Steelers' Week 12 loss to the Browns was punctuated by a scuffle between Pickens and Newsome during the game-ending Hail Mary attempt. Asked if he would talk to Newsome before the Sunday's game, Pickens was dismissive. I don't even know who that is, the Steelers' third-year receiver said Friday. Pickens also doubled down on his post-game assertion that he did not think the Browns are a good team. I just go by the record, bro. After the game, Newsome called Pickens a fake tough guy. And Friday, he responded to Pickens' latest comments and addressed he was going to handle the trash talk field rematch. Yeah. I'm all about team, Newsome said. Obviously, he's a guy who cares more about himself, and you can see that in the penalties he causes. For me, my job is to try to do whatever I can to help my team win. There's never going to be no one-on-one battle for me.
I like it.
I do too.
Fight. Let's go. I need to see. Listen, we lost Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore. We lost that. We lost Josh Norman and Odell Beckham. We lost that.
So you want that to come back, huh?
This. Greg Newsome, I know you're a team player. I understand it. You know your team, camaraderie. Hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. Man, I need this. George Pickens, I need this. Keep it within the game. Keep it within the confinement.
It's hard though, Ocho.
Give me a show. I swear for God, I'm gonna give me some popcorn. I'm gonna kick my feet up and watch y'all go at it Sunday. Give me a show.
Hey, play hard, just don't get a penalty. Don't cost us 15.
Yeah, don't get no penalties. Don't do none of that.
Don't cost us 15.
Hey, listen, get in each other's face, talk trash. With Pickens, when you catch a ball, you hit that thing they be doing there. Greg Newsome, you make a play, you get up and you do the sword,
strap. I got him strapped.
Like strap. Man, I'm telling you, I beg of y'all, man. I don't want to hear none of that politically correct bullshit about it. I'm a team player. Give me a show. Shit, I pay. You know how much I pay for NFL Sunday ticket? But you better give me something. Dude, yeah. I need that.
What is it, like $300 a week? I mean, $300 a month? Ain't it like $300 a month?
I don't know. I'm using Fire Stick, but go ahead. Oh. Yeah. I
don't know, Shelly. I got to call Shelly, see how much Shelly paying.
I find me a little loophole around everything.
Yeah. I'm going to go, I think it's like $300. I think it is. I don't know. Ash, how much is it? Because it's on your account. on Ash account, so Ash would know. Ocho.
Yeah.
iShowSpeed responds to Tyreke Hill calling him out.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'm tired of hearing your ish. I pulled
Okay.
up on you at practice last time. You didn't want to race me because you were scared. Let's do a $100,000 race, 40-meter sprint.
Ooh, how much? 100,000, 40 meters?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, boy. I show speed gonna have to get out, boy.
He quick now.
Listen, he's quick, but Tyreke's strength is his start. He right now. Bam, he gone.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good one. I mean, 100,000 speed ain't nothing.
But look here. If I'm a professional, I'm not doing anything. I ain't pulling no hamstring. I ain't doing none of that, racing no cash.
You ain't finna get hurt, man. Unc, you gotta live your life, man. Come on now.
He living his life. He playing football.
There's more to life than just football, Unc.
No.
There are other things.
He hurt himself. He pulled a hamstring. Now what? What you gonna say, Ocho?
And what happened if he hurt it when he playing football? Then what?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get hurt on their job, on their dime.
Nah, he ain't gonna get hurt.
Because you do realize non-football related, they put you on the non-football list, they ain't got to pay you.
They gonna
realize that, right?
They're gonna pay him. They're gonna pay him.
No, they won't. Ocho, I tell you what, I'll bet you now.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you if he hurts his hamstring, they will put him on, and he get not ready to go, they're gonna put him on the non-football injury list.
They're not gonna do that.
Why would you do Ocho? Tell me what does I just want you to tell me this. Tell me what does Tyreke get out of this?
Great content.
He's in the NFL.
It's still great content.
There's nothing good come out of this. There's nothing. 100,000?
Yeah, I mean, this is a little fun. Let the kids have some fun. Come on, man. Don't be a Debbie Downer. You got to live some, man. So sometimes, listen, outside of football, you got to spread your goddamn wings. It's okay. He's not going to get hurt. It's 40 meters. Tyreke been running since he was 4 years old. He going to be all right.
That's a different type of running, Ocho.
Don't put.
I wouldn't.
It's a drive. He's playing football right now. It ain't nothing but a drive phase.
That's football.
Route.
If he gets hurt playing football, he's covered. It's just like how many guys you heard got hurt on jet skis, got hurt skiing, and cost them a career. Ocho.
I ain't never heard nobody get hurt running straight ahead in a straight line. I ain't never heard that. Never. Ever. Especially someone that all they do is just run. That's it. And they run really, really fast.
But here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
There's a difference between like 40 running the 40 and even Tyreke running football, because you have to understand, like when you coming out, Ocho, you're like, that apple, that carrot is the NFL, and I got to get there, and I'm chasing it. I don't believe Tyreke can run 4.27 like he did when he came out.
Right now?
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'm not saying right now. I'm saying if he were to train, I don't believe he'd run that again.
No.
He
can run a 4.3 though, right now. Hey, you know the difference in 4.2 and 4,
I do.
4.3? You know the difference?
It's still a couple of steps. There's a couple of steps, Ocho.
You can reach out and touch. You can still reach out and tap the 4.2 dude on the shoulder. It's like it's. I mean,
the 4.2 dude go tap the 4.3 guy on the shoulder. The 4.3 dude, they tap the 4.2 guy on the shoulder.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's just.
But Ocho, there is nothing good.
I know what you mean, Unc. But Unc, you gotta let these boys live, man.
Ocho,
have some fun. Let them have some
Ocho,
fun. Create some good content, man.
Ocho, you got content. Do you know how many highlight plays Tyreke got in the NFL?
Yeah, but this would be better.
Oh, he got content. I don't know if you just saw he got content. He don't need to get no more content.
What he got? We
don't need to talk about it, but he got great content. Over the last year and a half, he produced great content. He's produced great content. Let's leave it at that.
Oh, hey, he trying to outdo me, huh? Hey, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hey, he think he's slick. Hey, Reed, hey, Cheetah, you think you slick, huh? You think you ain't finna upstage me, boy.
Right.
You ain't finna upstage me because, Hey, Tyreke, Future, Nick Cannon, all y'all trying to stun on me.
Cheetah, he about to change his name to Bunny Rabbit.
Huh?
Damn,
Yeah, I'm coming to y'all. I'm coming to see
man, you
y'all.
better leave. Hey, the boys
Wait,
still
hold
making
on.
Ocho.
Listen to
Huh?
me. Listen to me. Wait till 2025. I ain't even playing. I ain't even playing. I might pop out 10. Yeah,
Oh,
like
Lord
that.
have mercy.
Well, how you
Gout
doing,
Gout
man?
breaks Usain Bolt's world record as
Hey,
the
that boy was
fastest
moving, huh?
16-year-old human. Gout Gout.
Hey, he was moving, wasn't he?
Gout Gout ran
Wasn't
20.04 in the Australian All-School Championship in Brisbane on Saturday. Gout Gout broke Usain Bolt's world 16-year-old of 20.13 seconds from 2003. Gout Gout turned 17. I just like saying Gout Gout. Gout turned 17 on December 20th. Only man in history that have ever run faster at the age of 17, 20.4 at the age of 17 is Arian Knighton. He
he?
ran 1984. Bolt ran 1993. These are adult times, and me, just a kid, I'm running them, Gout said. It's going to be great future for sure. I mean, he's long. I mean, he's. I mean, if you look at him, Ocho, he looked like he taller like 6 foot, and he got a Usain Bolt frame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not as, I don't want to use the word thick. Pause. He's slender.
Ocho, he's 16.
Yeah.
He gonna put some weight on now.
Yeah, he gonna put on, and he's strong as hell to be 16 already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's strong because in order to run and do what you're doing, you have to be able to hold and maintain
Yeah, you got
that
to hold that
top end
upright form.
speed.
Yeah.
He nice now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I mean, I didn't love running
Right.
per se, the type of running that you got to do to be a profession, to be
Right.
an elite track and field athlete. But I love watching it. I love
Mhm.
watching it, and I love seeing these young kids. It's kind of like the kids that run the 400. I forget his name from Maryland. That's running. He's running 44. What he run 44:20 something. I'm just love seeing these kids, and hopefully they don't burn out, because those are some really fast times at
Yeah.
really really young ages.
Yeah.
Like you said, those are grown. You're right. Those are grown men times, and you're 16, still a teenager.
Yeah.
Arian Knighton, turned pro. Hell, he was like a sophomore, junior in high school. He's like, what am I getting out of this? Let me go make me some money. I'll race y'all, but I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But congratulations, Gout. Judy Garland's famous ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz have reportedly been sold for $28 million.
Woo.
Ocho, what film memorabilia would you buy if you had unlimited funds?
Wait a minute. Say it again.
What film memorabilia would you buy if you had unlimited funds?
Oh, what film memorabilia would I buy if I had unlimited funds? You know what? You want to know what? This is something people don't know about me. Obviously, when I was growing up to keep me out the streets when I was in Liberty City, obviously my grandma, when it wasn't football season, she had me taking saxophone and piano lessons. So I know how to play the piano. One of my favorite movies of all time, Chad, I'm not sure the age of some of the people in the chat, but if you know this movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The movie is called Stormy Weather. In Stormy Weather, there's a song that Lena Horne sings called Stormy Weather, obviously, and Fats Domino is the one playing on the piano. So if I had unlimited funds, I would want the piano that Fats Domino used in that movie when it was filmed, and that would be the artifact that I would buy. I know
Yeah,
it might sound weird to some people. They'd be like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But dog, that's what one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite musicians, piano players, for that matter. Fats Domino. That's crazy. Did you ever see Stormy Weather?
I did not.
What about Cabin in the Sky?
No,
You saw Green Pastures?
no. I saw a bunch of green plasters when I was growing up, working on the farm. I
Wait,
damn sure you see the movie.
hold on, you know Lena Horne, though, right?
I know who Lena Horne is. Yeah.
Remember Ethel Waters?
I heard of the name. I don't know her.
Yeah. Okay.
Not like I know,
Okay.
obviously, like Lena Horne.
Oh man,
I
boy.
think couple. I would like to have the piano. Well, the first one I want the original Batman, Jack Nichols played.
Wait, the
I want
costume?
Yeah, I want that costume and I want that pistol. When Batman was flying in and he pulled out that long pistol, he said, "Come on, you gruesome son of a."
Oh, huh?
Man, I don't care. Look, Heath Ledger did an unbelievable job. I love Heath Ledger.
Whoa, whoa,
He
whoa. Unbelievable. He's the greatest Batman. He's the greatest
knows
Joker of
greatest
all
Joker.
time. He's
Yeah.
the greatest Joker of all time. And that's no
But
disrespect to you,
to
Yokon.
Jack, boy, Jack,
Jack, yeah, Jack was good. But Heath Ledger, you like you like Jack over Heath Ledger?
they were very. I mean, Heath Ledger character is really really dark. I could see that
He
he
got
had to
lost.
go to a place.
He got lost in
He had to
character.
go to. Yeah, man. But Jack, man, Jack.
Yeah.
What else would I want? I want some. I guess the piano that Prince played in Purple Rain would be really cool.
Oh, snap. That's a good one. Purple Rain.
Oh
Damn.
man, that joke. Hey,
That's
all
a
right,
good
kid.
one.
F you, Jimmy. Hey, you just don't want to accept it. They don't like you like they used to, just like your pops.
That's classic.
Man, I'm not really. I'm trying to think. What would I really want? I need some sports memorabilia, like
Sports?
something from like LeBron, some shoes, or Jordan shoes, Kobe shoes, or jersey or something.
Nah.
And I don't want no film stuff, huh?
But I already got
LeBron's ball.
Yeah, I got his 40,000 ball already. Hey, but that shit was so funny that night. When I turned the ball around, it said 40,000 points.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was hilarious.
28,000, man. Look here. Somebody just got a lot of money. A lot of money, man. $28,000 for some shoes that you can't wear?
Yeah. Yeah, those are listen, they 28 million now. Imagine what they're gonna be worth when they hold on to them for a few years.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
That's classic.
Oh yeah. Do you know what kind of dog that was that Toto was?
Toto was wait, don't say nothing. He got to be some type of terrier.
He is.
Wait. Scottish.
Nope.
Wait. Toto was black, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how many terriers are there that are.
Oh, they're big. That's a crazy group, and they win more best in shows than any other group. You're never gonna get it.
I'm probably not.
He's a Karen.
Huh?
He was a Karen Terrier.
Karen?
Karen.
Kerry?
C.
Oh, damn. Okay. Damn.
I went to the Westminster Dog Show. I loved it.
What you mean? I told you I was the judge, remember?
It's one of the most fun events to be a part of. The only thing I hate, man, because now I'm like, damn, I want that dog. I want that dog. I like to have that breed. I like to have that breed.
You gotta have.
I really need to get a farm.
Now you need a little discipline. You don't need no farm. You don't need because you won't have time to tend to all the animals.
I want to look. Well, I want me a little miniature cow, a miniature goat, a miniature horse, and a raccoon.
Hey, you know what's funny? I always wanted a ferret for some reason. I never did get one, but I always wanted a ferret. They just seem.
I don't think they live that long, Ocho.
They don't.
No.
Oh,
animals don't. I mean, especially when you like the best. I mean, you got to understand, Ocho. Like in the wild, they're not going to live long because they get hunted. Something eats them.
Right.
So average or disease. It's not like you could.
They should live longer if you domesticate them. No, that makes no sense.
No, I think like but they're not meant to be domesticated. That's the problem.
I know, but obviously, if you do, and then obviously,
Ash, when you get that to talk about Ash got to talk about in big bold. Look what she got on my.
What it say?
Buy a farm in Texas.
Hey, if you move to Texas, I'm going too.
Ocho, I thought I made it abundantly clear. I'm staying away from Texas.
No, I'm saying, listen, I mean, no, we have the discipline at our big age where we can move to Texas and be okay and focus. We can have a singular focus on work and nothing else.
Here's the thing. It's like when you're a recovering addict, whatever the case may be. let's just say, let's just say, Ocho, I drink and I'm alcohol. Ocho, I gotta drive by a bar every day. I got to drive by a package store every day, and I can't stop.
That's a good thing, because you know what? The more you do it, the more you drive by that bar, and create that discipline not to go in, the easier it gets over time. If you and I move to Houston
every day,
listen, if you and I move to Houston, regardless of the jungle of beautiful, gorgeous, curvaceous women that they have out there at our disposal, well, at your disposal, I'm not available. But anyway, imagine the more you're able to do it, the more you see them out, and you don't say nothing, and you got them blinders on like you a horse in the Kentucky Derby, and you can't see nothing but Nightcap. You can't see nothing but ESPN. You can't see nothing but Club Shay Shay. Over time, it becomes easier.
Ocho.
It becomes routine.
How many times you go into a restaurant and that guy hand you that dessert menu and you full and you order dessert or you order coffee?
Now, I don't get no dessert, but I'm with you when you say coffee.
Exactly.
I'm with you when you say a latte.
No.
See, that's a completely different scenario based on what we're talking about.
No, I ain't going.
All right, well, fuck it. I was gonna move with you then. So, okay, Houston is off. Forget it. We ain't going.
Maybe I might be thinking about Nashville.
Wait, where?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, hey. I mean, listen,
Tennessee.
I like Nashville simply for the music, the different genres of music, of live music you can go watch and attend. But to live, no. And it's an up and coming city that's getting much better. It's getting much better, but I don't want to live there. I don't want to live there. The music, the
I
jazz,
need focus.
Hey, the jazz bars.
I need to be somewhere I can focus.
You can focus in Houston.
Everything is so clear. So
you can focus in Houston.
Because I'm demure.
Oh, you shy? That's where you want to go?
George, hey, George, ever talk? George, hey, I moved to Nashville.
Demure.
Every place we been, you will move to. Hey, this thing here, this not, bro. I know if Jordan had money, he got home in like 17 states.
Oh man, that's
like hell no. All right, it's time for our last segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A.
Q&A. Damn. Man,
Jordan Ash want Texas. Only one person is typing though, Ash. Manny Bueno said, first ever split Heisman. I think it's fair. Nah. It might be close. It might be extremely close.
What?
But I don't. They're not splitting that award. They ain't making two of those awards.
Oh nah. You talk about the Heisman?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Yeah. Like I said, it might be close. I think it might be extremely close, but I don't see it. Mm-hmm. Serious Business 08 said, besides Oregon and UNLV 10-13, Jeanty games have been against FCS or Group 5 opponents. He played one Power 5 school all year. He played Portland State, Utah State, Wyoming, Georgia Southern, Nevada, Hawaii. Come on, man. Imagine if Coach Prime and Travis played against Portland State, Hawaii, Wyoming, San Diego State, Georgia Southern, Utah State, and 3-10 Nevada. They make excuses and close their eyes for Jeanty. Ocho, what you think?
Listen, it's something that they always bring up, especially when it comes to drafting, especially scouts. They always bring up
Yeah.
the level of competition you're playing
Who he
against.
played.
Yeah, and this is something that can raise concerns. But I think either way, what he's been able to accomplish at the running back position and putting himself into that group and being eligible to win a Heisman based on what he's accomplished, regardless of who he's playing against, is still commendable. But scouts will always use that against you,
Yeah.
especially when you go to a smaller school and you play astronomical the way he has
Yeah.
this year. They always
But you
say,
got to.
yeah, you
It,
have to, you have to play above and beyond
yeah.
when competition is at this level, and that's no disrespect to him or the
No.
team or the entities he's playing against, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. It's just the way they are.
Yeah. I agree. When you play in the level of competition, you have to put up astronomical numbers. You look at Randy, what he did at FCS when he was at Marshall. You look
Mhm.
at Jerry, what he did at Division
Mississippi
Two,
Valley State.
for Mississippi Valley State. Myself, you got Ocho, because if you putting up regular numbers, you put up you in an HBCU and you put up 1,000 yards as a receiver, they ain't even really giving you no attention.
Right.
You got to be spectacular, bro. I had 60 catches, 1,300 yards, and 18 touchdowns in 9 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to be all world, Ocho,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
have to be, because they like, look, this guy, he probably got his receiver coach is probably the offensive coordinators, and he's
Mhm.
probably also coaching the running back.
Right.
So you got a running backs coach, you got a tight ends coach, you got a wide receivers coach, you got an O line coach, you probably got tackles coach, you got outside linebackers, inside linebackers, DB, corners, safeties. They like, what are we doing here?
Right. Right.
So Jeanty has done what he was supposed to do.
Exactly.
He put the numbers up going against inferior competition, and he didn't just put up no 150. He put up the 190. He put up the 200s.
200.
That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. So he did what he was supposed to do. Dab Smith said, I don't give a damn what Bama fans say. They didn't earn the right for a spot. 3 losses and not playing today, and for the conference chip, out of here.
Hey,
Thoughts?
yeah, you might not like it, but again, you follow the money. You follow the money. That's all you need to remember. So when Alabama gets into this playoffs, remember I said it first. Somebody gonna get bumped because Alabama. Follow the money. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day. All right.
Jonathan Watson said, how about the Mighty Ducks of Oregon? Nod to the Mighty Ducks movie, being the #1 seed and looking like they will quack their way to ATL. What you
Quite.
think, Ocho?
Hey, listen, everybody's been inconsistent this year.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's been inconsistent this year. Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, LSU, who else? Texas. Everybody's been up and down. Nobody's been dominant at all. It just so happens that Oregon hasn't lost a game.
Yeah. But
So
that's
if
the
they
thing I
if
love about college.
they gonna quack. They deserve to quack their ass all the way to goddamn Atlanta.
Because what? So you'll have to play 3 games, right? Yeah. No. They have to win 2 games. So
Yeah.
if you play the first round, you got to win that game, and
Hmm.
then you'll play another game, and then the winner, and then the 2 winners will play of the 4 teams.
Right.
So you got 3 games, but that's a boatload of money,
Hmm.
a
Yes, it is.
boatload.
Yeah.
And who's gonna bring the money? SMU or Bama? Who's gonna bring the money? Bama or Indiana?
Hey, boy, that shit.
I'm
Hey,
just being look for me. Look. I like Alabama. Hey, bro, I don't get nothing either way. I don't. But I just know how they want teams that's gonna that fans follow. Alabama travels. Them blue bloods travel. Texas
yeah.
travels.
Oh yeah.
Them blue blood. Hey, Georgia, you saw that stadium. Did you see
Yeah.
how much red and black was in that stadium?
Crazy work.
Yes. They travel. I'm here. Man, they had traffic 9 o'clock this morning. People, I went to get my hair cut at like 12:30. Man, they skewing. The game that I think was the game at 4, and they already out there skewing.
That's crazy.
So hey,
Wait, that early?
because where I get my haircut, I mean, you can literally walk to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. I mean, it's a half a mile, but the parking, I mean, you want to pay $100 to park, or you want to pay $25 and walk a half a mile. Most people go walk, pay $25, walk a half a mile, and plus you got more area where you can you can grill. You got the kids, they throwing the football and they got their beer they drinking. But yeah, teams like that, man, they travel, man. And at the end of the day, that's what they want.
Right.
They don't want to have field stadium. They want it all the way field.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Slim 92, is Bowers winning offensive rookie of the year over Bo and Jade? No.
No, he win no over a quarterback. Come on now.
He's got to be, whoo.
He got to be lights out.
Yeah.
He would have to be lights out.
And then the quarterback, and also if he's lights out, that means the quarterbacks can't be playing well. Bless you. Because if the quarterbacks are playing well, I mean, look at Jane Daniels' team. They're second in the East. The Broncos, I mean, they won 8 games. It's just hard. And he's 2-9.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they won 2 games. Nah. No, but he's having a phenomenal rookie season. He's gonna go over. He's probably gonna go well over 100 catches. Gonna go over 1,000 yards.
He over 1,000 already?
Nah, I think he got like 844.
Yeah, he'll be over there in 2 more games.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He definitely going to that. He gonna be way over 100 catches. Ocho. He got an outside chance to break the tight end most receptions in a single season by a tight end, and he's gonna do that in his rookie season. If I'm not mistaken, he'd probably be the second tight end to go over. Nah, I think Kyle Pitts did, maybe the third to go over 1,000 yards. Bless you.
Damn, thank you.
In his rookie season, Mike Dicker did it. His rookie season, and Kyle Pitts did it. His rookie season, go over 1,000 yards. So he'll be in phenomenal company. But no, I think Jaden, after the way he played Sunday, kind of after what he did to Tennessee, Ocho, I think he threw for 3 touchdowns, ran for another.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have stepped back in front of Bo with that performance.
Right.
But Bo's played well. He's been playing well. Got the Broncos right in the thick of it. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. Thank you guys for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. We know it's a little late here on the East Coast, but we thank you guys for staying up with us and supporting us like you always do, like you've always done. Please, y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc. I'm Shannon. That guy is Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button. Tell a family member, friends, loved ones. Hey, man, y'all need to subscribe to Nightcap. Man, y'all need to follow Unc Ocho, man, because they be giving it to us straight. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And we thank you guys for your support. We greatly, greatly appreciate that, because without you, there could be no us. Go check out Shea by Laportier. We have it in stock, and we want you to have a very festive holiday season. What better way to celebrate than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? Now, if you can't find it in a city or state near you, you can order it online, and we'll get it to you just in time for your holidays. And one more thing, please drink responsibly. Go follow my media company on all of its platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84. We had drops that just new T-shirts, new sweats. We had stocking stuffers like beanies, koozies, and mugs. Quantities are limited, so please make sure you grab yours while supplies last. Pre-sale tickets for the Super Bowl show in New Orleans, our first tour stop, are on sale now. You can find the link on all of our social pages. The artist pre-sale code, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, F as in Frank, W as in William. Who put this that where should Unc and Ashton Jordan move to next? 70% said Houston, 30% said Nashville.
So we going to Houston.
And no, we're not. Y'all going to Houston. I guess they're going to be working remote. George, you're going to get a lot of miles there. Oregon wins the Big Ten title. Dylan Gabriel throws for 4 touchdowns, leads the #1 Oregon Ducks past the #3 Penn State Nittany Lions, 45-37. Nico Reed picked off Drew Allar and ended any chance that Penn State had of tying this game and getting into the overtime situation. Clemson wins the ACC title with a 56-yard walk-off field goal to stun SMU. SMU first year in the ACC, but Clemson is back atop the ACC as they win it with a 56-yard walk-off field goal. The Georgia Bulldogs win the SEC title game again. The #5 Bulldogs clinched the first round bye, 22-19 with a walk-off win in overtime as they beat the #2 Texas despite Carson Beck's injury. Arizona State will make the college football playoffs. They won 45-19 over Iowa State to win the Big 12 title. Cam Scatbo of Arizona State, 16 rushes, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was sensational, and he's been sensational all year long. They're headed to the college football playoff with the demolition over Iowa State. And the #10 Boise State grabs the college football spot. They beat #19 UNLV 21-7 to win the Mountain West Championship. Ashton Jeanty ran for 209 yards on 32 carries. Now he has 2,497 yards. He's 132 yards short of breaking Barry Sanders' single-season rushing record. That concludes this edition of Nightcap. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow night after Sunday Night Football. Thanks for joining us, guys.